Hi guys, so today I'm here with another Monday Plan With Me. This is for the week of June the 20th through the 26th. I actually had a whole different kit that I was going to use this week, but I ended up pushing it until next week because I looked and saw that summer actually technically begins on Monday, so I wanted to use sort of like a kit that really went with that. So I grabbed my CaressPress Summer Lovin kit, which I thought would be really appropriate for this week. So that is the kit that I'm going to be using today. So it comes with a bunch of stuff, as you guys know most CaressPress kits do. So it comes with some headers, some half boxes, little things, and a couple of bill due at the bottom there. This is sort of like a functional sheet, so you have a ton of heart checklists, a couple of appointment things here, some flags, icons, a weekend banner, and a little coffee cup. You have your date covers, some extra headers, and like your sidebar stuff here. These are the full boxes, which I really like. I think these are so pretty. You have your washi sheet here, a bunch of strips of washi, your ombre heart check boxes, and then your bottom washi, which, oh my god, and some deco, which is going to be so hard to pick the bottom washi that I like the best here because I like all of them. So I have a pretty busy week ahead of me this week. A lot is going on. So I'm going to go ahead and start by putting down the bottom washi here. I'm definitely going to use this large washi, but I think I'm going to put the crabs kind of, should I? Yeah, put the crabs kind of like layered on top of that. And then I'm going to put my today headers up at the top with some SPC headers under that for, actually, I don't think I'm going to do SPC headers this week. I know, that's pretty shocking. So I think I'm just going to do today headers because I'm only working the first 3 days of the week because we're going to be gone this weekend. So I'm probably not going to do SPC headers and just do today headers, and we'll go with it. So I'm going to do that really quick. I don't think I'm going to speed through it today just because it is a couple of things, nothing crazy. But yeah, this week is a pretty hectic week. We are going to visit my parents. I'm actually going to put this kind of low. We're going to go visit my parents on Thursday, and we're flying to see them Thursday, and then we're going to be there till Monday. And my mom and my stepdad live in Utah currently. That's where my stepdad is currently stationed. So we're going to fly there. We've never been there, neither Ryan nor I. So we're really excited to go. Avery hasn't seen my parents since she was 3 months old, and vice versa. So I know my mom is very excited to see Avery. Why did I put that when I want to do the crabs? I don't know. Let me go ahead and change that. Oh, it's pulling up all the ink, but that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, I need to stop talking, I guess, when I do this because I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I know my mom is really excited to see Avery, and we're really excited to see my parents, so that should be fun, and they have a bunch of fun stuff planned for us. So I'm pretty excited. Here, I want to put this down as properly as I can. Okay. She's doing that fake cough that she always does. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's perfect there. And then let's do the crabs there and not the watermelon this time. Oh goodness. Okay. I wish these kind of had like that little bitten edge like the watermelon does, but that would make no sense, so I understand. But I do think this looks a little weird right now. It'll be okay. So let's do the today headers. I'm going to try and match them to the ombre heart check boxes and try and have like a matchy spread. So we'll do that today. Whoa, that is not on at all properly. Oh gosh, and then I put it even worse. I wonder if I could like not edit a plan with me, but I think it would be hard because 2, 3, 4, not because like a lot of editing goes into it, but I mess up my words a lot of the time, or like Avery starts talking really loudly, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just cut it off because of that. But I don't know. I wonder if there could ever be a time where I just don't edit my plan with me's. We'll see, I guess. I'm actually filming this on Sunday, and I typically film these on Fridays or Saturdays, so it feels really strange to be filming this on a Sunday, like when I should be editing it, because I feel like I'm behind. I'm not on time. And I'm usually really good about that, so ugh. And then I have to film next week's plan with me like on Wednesday or maybe even Tuesday, which is kind of strange because we're leaving Thursday, so I might have to film it Wednesday and get it like edited Wednesday, which might be kind of hard, but we'll do it. Am I putting today's? Okay, making sure these are all the right ones. Okay, so I have all my todays down. I'm not putting SPC headers like I said, so then we're just gonna go day by day then. Okay, so on Monday, I'm gonna mark Avery's baths. I do have the double dots from Planner Kate 1. I pulled out the May monthly colored ones, and I think I'm gonna use this. I could even use the darker pink, actually. No, that doesn't really match, does it? No, I'm gonna use the lighter pink to mark Avery's baths, so I'm gonna grab 2 for Monday and Wednesday and put those in quickly. Feels weird not using SPC headers. I've been using them since like June of last year, so it's been like a complete year almost, and it feels kind of strange not using them, but it almost feels sort of pointless since I'm only working 3 days this week, so I can just, I mean, I know my hours really. And then on Monday I have 2 TV shows, Teen Mom 2 and The Bachelorette is back, so I'm going to go into my little things and I'm going to grab 2 TV shows in that light pink color. Ooh, the only thing I dislike about CaressPress stickers is having to like bend everything around to pull up the paper, and like how they're kind of hard to remove, but that's my own personal problem here because they have to be removed on my behalf because I'm horrible at putting stickers down the first time. Like, see? But there we go. And it's just because her paper is butter. Like, her paper is literal butter, so it's hard sometimes. So those 2 are down, and then I have nothing else going on Monday, which gives me the opportunity to use some of this beautiful washi. So I'm going to use, I'm feeling the popsicles. Go ahead and put these popsicles in here. I'm gonna fix that second one. Oop, girl. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna fix that second one. Psych. And then I'm going to put a to-do header. Here. And an ombre heart checkbox to match that color. And I have a school header. I do have school this week. It is the last week of school. My school headers are from Scribble Prints Co. This is unit 10, so it's my last week of school. So next week I have off, which is nice. But technically this week I only have 2 things due. I have 2 exams, so not that bad. Bringing out my full boxes. Kind of want to save one of the quote ones. I really like the chill out one, but I think Summer Lovin would probably be the best one really to save. So I'm gonna use this one here. No. I'll use the popsicles. I'll stick with that theme. Sorry, Avery's really, really excited right now, as you can hear. And then I have her checklist that I need. I'm going to go ahead and grab, I need a long one, so I'm going to grab a longer one, and I only need 4. There's that, and then we're going to do our half box then. We're going to go ahead and use a half box. I'm just going to use this plain one here, and I'm going to cover, I don't really want to cover that though. So should I put it down here? Or should I still do that what I usually do? How much deco do we have? That's the real question. Not that much. I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to kind of layer it over top though, so you can't see that line too much. That's not bad. So I could put all my half boxes down, but I'll just wait then. Tuesday, we have 3 bills due. There is only 2. Do I have any more bills due this week? No. There is 2 bills due stickers on here. So I guess I'm gonna use both of these, and then we'll figure out the third one, I guess. So I'll grab both of these, put these both in. Here, and like I said, I do have a 3rd bill due, so I do have my bill due stickers from Scribble Prints Co., which look completely different. That's okay. Let's use this pink one. just to break up the blue and the pink here. It doesn't look that bad because they're pretty similar. So there are those, and then that's it for Tuesday, so I can put more washi in, which is always nice. So I just put a little piece of washi in. I'm gonna go ahead and put my to-do header in just right here like that, and then my ombre heart checkbox. Like that, and then a school header. Wait, which pink am I using? Oh, this pink, sorry. I've lost my train of thought there for a second. Alright. And a full box. I'll just, again, do a matching full box to the one, like how I did here. I'll just match this one to that. Oh yeah, her stickers are super sticky. And then I can put a flag. So let's go into that functional sheet. I'm gonna grab a blue flag. And just put this right here. It's a little crooked, but this ink peels up so quick. So let's see if I can kind of peel it. Nah, it's not gonna work. It is a little crooked, but it's okay. And then let's do that half box quick again. I feel like I should just do all the half boxes just to make it easier on myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this half box in as well, just so we have them all in. And then Wednesday, I already have the bath sticker. Big Brother actually comes on Wednesday for the summer, and I'm super excited. I have these Big Brother stickers from KPL Plans, which I think I'm going to use these on like the live show nights. So I'm going to put this one in first, but I do want to put a little bit of washi behind it. Yeah, because it's really small. Let's do like, does she have any plain washi? Well, she has this, which is actually perfect. So I'm going to use this piece, or this like patterned washi right here. I probably need more though. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a little more. Ooh, I grabbed too many. Okay, there we go. And then I'll put my Big Brother sticker in, which I am so excited about. You guys know I love Big Brother, so there is that. And then we have to pack that day. I don't know if I have any like packing stickers. Let's see what I've got, because I do have quite a bit of stickers. I just don't know what I have half the time. I'm sure I have packing stickers somewhere, but I literally don't know where. But I do... That makes no sense though. I don't know. I guess I'll just put that in with my to-do list. So I think I'm going to finish using that space with the rest of this washi maybe. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that. Which, I mean, I could have put Big Brother then in a little bit more in the middle, but it's okay. Up there, we'll put like something like deco-wise right here. It'll be fine. And then I'm going to put a to-do header. Sorry, guys. Avery's literally been like screaming in the background this entire time, and I've been trying to like maintain it, but she's just really excited. So I'm going to put an ombre heart checkbox then in. I did move her to her play yard though, so hopefully she's in there having fun. And then I'm going to put a school header, put this school header in, and then a full box, which I'll use the blue one, just matching them. I think I do have class, but I'm not going to put them in this week. So I need for Wednesday for the heart checklists, I only need 2 hearts, so I am just going to go ahead and grab a 3 heart checklist here and cut off the top heart just so we're not wasting one of the longer ones. And just put this in here. Okay, so that is it for Monday through Wednesday, the more easy, simple part. Actually, I could do my headers though quickly, my date covers, so I will put those in quickly. I want to line it up right with the today header, just like that. Let's do Tuesday, that one's better. And then we'll do Wednesday. No, wait, why is there 2 Tuesdays. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, why is there 2 Tuesdays? That makes no sense. But okay. So I'm gonna put Wednesday in then. That really threw me for a loop there for a second. I literally had no idea what was going on. I was like, why is there 2 Tuesdays? Huh, okay. Anyway, so that's Monday through Wednesday. Let's go ahead and flip to Thursday through Sunday. Okay, so let's do the date covers then quickly, and then we'll do the half boxes as well, just to get all of that out of the way. I feel like this plan with me has been all over the place. Welcome to my life. And then Friday. Okay, why can't I get you? Here you are. Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday. Saturday. And Sunday. Okay, and then we'll do the half boxes again. What did I do last? Last I did a solid, so we're going to do a patterned. And then another solid. Wait, no. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry, I'm losing everything, single like train of thought I've ever had in my life. I'm just like, where are they all gone? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. And then another patterned. And then another solid. Okay, so the rest are 3 patterned, which is totally fine. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I didn't put payday on Tuesday because we got double paid last week, so that's why I didn't put it there. So anyway, quickly again, my double dot I'm going to put on Friday, just so it's there. Okay, so Thursday, Big Brother is also on again, so I am going to go ahead and grab for my little things a TV sticker. So I'm not going to mark it again, like I said, every single day that it's on, because it's on 3 times a week. Probably just the live nights. So there is a Big Brother sticker there, and then we are flying to Salt Lake City actually on Thursday. So I do have my KPL Plans flight trackers, which I love, I'm obsessed with. These are some of my favorite stickers from her. I do have a 15% off code if you guys want to check out the description for her shop, but I think I'm going to use this one here, or maybe even this light blue. I think the pink will be fine, because there is another blue though. Nah, I'll do the pink. So I'm going to do the pink flight tracker. I'm going to grab some washi just to go behind it. Probably this shell washi will be fine. There. I'm going to put this in. I feel like I need another piece of washi. These are backwards, but does it really matter because it's getting covered up? No. And then I'm going to put the top of the suitcase on up there. And then I'm going to hold it up and then put another piece of washi. I'm just going to hope it doesn't fall down. Okay. Another piece of washi underneath it. There. So there is the flight tracker for Thursday, and then that's it for Thursday. So I'm going to put my to-do section quickly. We're not flying out until like 3:30 or something like that, so I could still technically have a to-do list for the day. I'm gonna put it up here a little, like right on the bottom of that washi, and then an ombre heart checkbox. And then a school section, because I'm going to hopefully finish up everything for school on Thursday, but don't quote me, girl. Let me put a full box first. Let's do the watermelon. I really like this kit. It's so pretty. I was actually saving it for next week, but I saw that like summer officially started on Monday, and I was like, yeah, let's just do it now. Because it's super pretty. But the kit I'm using now next week I really like as well. I like every kit I use. What am I saying? Like, I wouldn't use a kit if I didn't like it, but y'all know what I mean. And then Thursday my heart checklist needs 3 hearts, which is perfect because I can just grab a 3 heart checklist and I don't need to cut it, which works out really, really well for me. I don't know how people put these heart checklists on straight. I don't know how to like hold my hand so that way it can go on like straight. Okay, that's about as straight as I'll get it. Cool. Okay, moving on to, okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I literally have no clue what we're doing here. Like, no clue. No idea. So we have how many full boxes left? 3, which is actually perfect because I can use a full box for each day. And I don't have anything, well, I guess, okay, so let's just do this day by day. So Friday, again, like I said, I have ideas of what we're doing, but absolutely no, like, general clues. So I'm going to put a half box in. I do know we are doing something every single day, though. So I am going to put a half box in. Let's see some icons. No. So I'm just going to put the half box in for Friday. And we have our bath sticker, a double dot, and that's really it. So I'm going to fill that with some washi. I don't think I've ever used this much CaressPress washi, but hey girl, I ain't mad. So I'm gonna put the crabs because they're so cute. Ooh, sideways though. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this was the last week of June. Oh. Okay, so there's that, and then let's do our to-do header. And an ombre heart checkbox. I feel like the spread isn't turning out, well, I mean, it's turning out good. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just feel like halfway through that I'm not doing the best I could be doing, but I'm trying. Let's do, no school header because I don't need a school header. So should I put a header at all though? No. Let's just do a full box. Maybe a sliver of washi. Would that be weird? Maybe. Let's try it. Because these look like they would fit. Yeah, these fit perfect. So we'll do that, and then we'll do the crab. The oh snap crab. Let's put him down a little further. Yeah, that's fine. That looks cute. It just looks like it's all like connected, which is nice. Okay, Saturday, Sunday. First, I want to do the weekend banner, so I'm going to grab, these seem to be the 2 watermelons, but I don't want to do 2 watermelons, so I'm going to do these 2 here. Let's do watermelon. Like I said, I've never used this much CaressPress washi before. Usually I feel like I don't use any when I do her kits. But I love using up all of, like, most, if not all of a kit. I feel very, like, fulfilled when I get to use most of a kit. Okay, and then let's do that weekend banner. Perfect. So there is that. I'm going to put my last of the light pink double dots on Sunday. I'll probably end up giving her a bath every night because she's probably going to be sweating her buns off. Saturday, again, I don't really have any plans. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to put a half box again. Let's just use the blue one. Put that right here. I'm actually going to put it a little bit lower so it does get a little bit more space there. And then I'm going to put a to-do header. What color are we doing? Light blue. An ombre heart checkbox. And no school header, and oh, a sliver of washi. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the watermelon just to keep up with what's up there. I like sort of that coordination we've got going. I think it looks nice. Full box wise, then let's do this one just to break up the quote full boxes then, so there's not a ton of quote ones. There's that. And then Sunday we have our double dot. I do have some TV shows on, which is nice. I have Big Brother and I think Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So what is it? That bright pink. So we'll grab 2 of the TVs. It actually works out really well. 2 TV stickers. Put those in. And again, probably a half box. I honestly don't think I'll be able to watch Big Brother till next week. Like, not even the premiere or anything. So that's disappointing. I'll be like 3 episodes behind. But I also like when I'm behind, which I know sounds crazy. Once I got like 6 episodes behind, and it was an amazing binge watch experience. It was so nice. I don't know what just happened there. I think that was like a pull up in the ink. But I'm gonna use the last half box then on Sunday. We might be going to the zoo, I think is what they said for Sunday. I'm excited. And then to do, should I do to do? Yes, I still need to do a to do. So let's grab my headers. Oh wait, no, I'm not doing, yes I am. What am I saying? I almost lost my mind there. To do. It's gonna be a smaller checklist. Maybe not. Maybe I could do a full one. Let's do an ombre. Well, no, because I like the look of all the full boxes being the same one. And I'm going to put a little bit of washi on top, I think, just to do that separation so it's not, I don't know, so it doesn't, that little, like, box isn't annoying. But I kind of want to, decisions. I'm going to pull up that box. I shouldn't have put it down first, but I'm just used to doing that. Ugh, tears up the ink so bad. Okay, so I'm going to cover that, like, little tiny box, heart checklist or whatever. And then push this back down. That's not bad. Sorry, this is so sideways. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the end of the week. Okay, so here is the week in full. I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. As far as the sidebar goes, I did pull out my Planner Kate 1 stackable sidebar in like the darker pink of the May colors, but I think I might save this because she does have sidebar stuff which I never usually use, but I can use, so I don't know why I don't. But here's her sidebar stuff, and then I have an extra ombre heart checkbox here, and then I do have that full box. So what I'm going to do then is just build from the bottom. So we have, let's see. Let's try and do this then. So next week is a light blue sticker. So I'm going to do that with the pink ombre heart checkbox at the bottom. So I'm going to put this down on top of that little sliver, and then I'm going to use the next week header on top of that. This is why I like using stackable sidebars, because it takes me 5 seconds, whereas this is going to take me a bit, but it's okay, I'll figure it out. I do want it to look a little bit cohesive. And then I have dinners, which I want to use dinner plans pink, so I do want to use a weekly ombre or a weekly box for this. So I'll put dinners right here. Dinner plans. That's cute that it says dinner plans and not just dinners. Avery's out there playing with blocks. I can hear her snacking and talking. Okay, there's that. And then I have a to-do, which I do have extra to-do headers. So I'll do a light pink to-do. So I'll use this ombre, which again, I've never used all my ombre heart check boxes before. That's pretty exciting. And I'll put this in here with a to-do header. I want to do light pink. Okay, and then she does have a, oh, I could have done that for bills and done bills with this. That would have been cool. Oh well, I do like having the option to put my amount. Okay, I'm gonna do the full box first. Sorry, I'm like scatterbrained today. On top of the thankful thought. And then I'll do the daily habit. Right here. Alright, there's that. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's it for the spread. So because I thought I was going to be doing a different kit this week, I pulled out like wonky colored Sharpies that do not match this kit at all. I do have a gray one, however, I don't want to use gray, so I'm going to go grab a blue Sharpie. So I'm going to go grab a blue Sharpie, fill everything out, and then I'll be right back to do some decorating. So I just filled everything out to the best of my abilities. I did pull out this blue pen, which, oh my god, this pen, I've used it before, and as you can see, it's like dirty all around the edges. So I got it all around my fingers when I was writing. So that was super annoying, but I didn't have to fill too much out, which is always nice. So I'm going to do the minor decorating that I have left. There is a little bit of deco down here. This is so cute. This says I Heart Summer. Like, That's adorable. But anyway, I don't think I'm going to do any deco up here or down here since I have things going on there. So with all of the spaces that have washi, I can do some deco there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I do want to fill this space since I put Big Brother up kind of high. Let's do watermelon and a popsicle. Ooh, I can do the popsicle down here because there's like nothing there. And the crab. There's so much I can do. Oh my gosh, it's like so hard to peel these off. Okay. Let's do him here. Okay, cool. So that is it for this spread. I really like it. I think it turned out really good, and it's like my favorite colors, blue and pinks. Pretty happy with it. I'm going to show you everything that I used up and what I'm going to be putting away in the like declutter pile to give away. So this is like the Sidebar stuff. There's one date cover left, a weekly box here, some headers, and a 3-heart checkbox that I will put in the declutter pile. This I think was the full boxes, which I completely used up. That can be trashed. This is the washi sheet. There is one little sliver of washi, so I will put that in the declutter pile. This was the ombre heart check boxes. As you can see, I used this to try and clean my finger. Those are all used up. The heart checklists are all used up. Here are the headers. These will be decluttered. The rest of the washi strips decluttered. The little things decluttered, and then the functional boxes or the functional sheet decluttered. So that is everything for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.